save the best for last. The final game, round 5, multicultural round. Fittingly, it's Canterbury involved, kicking the ball to Newcastle, and Leo Thompson back from a knee injury.
Cant is now defending right centre. McEwen comes off the bench to play left edge back row.
And Jacob Saifidi off as well, so a shuffle in the middle in the opening minutes of this game, and now a mistake by the Bulldogs. So they celebrated Newcastle. To give Canterbury the lead, Stephen Crichton makes no mistake. 2-0 Bulldogs. Max King. Sexton, the cutout ball, finding Crichton, who takes them on the outside and goes into touch, but not before he released the ball. Throws himself at McEwen. Bradman Best there to assist, and that will do us for the first 40. It's been tough, and they have hung tough, the Newcastle Knights, in Newcastle's 20-metre zone. Sexton to Preston. Trying to score his third game, in his third game of the season. Rounds 1 and 4. The crush play for Hayes. Bang goes Hetherington and knocks him straight to the ground. There's a Jack special. Sexton kicks out towards the wing. The leap is there from Kiraz, who knocks it back for Curran, who trails through, picks up the scraps.
And Newcastle Knights, they get the ball here with a Harvey Norman replay. The ball goes up, Kiraz out muscles Marju. Controversially or not, the try is awarded to Josh Curran, but I like the first set. After half-time, Reid Marnie's kicked the ball. Toby Sexton goes to his target, Kiraz. They come up with points.
So in the end, Josh Curran grounds it in the process of catching it. Successful with his first from virtually in front, a penalty goal in the 4th minute. Gets it away nicely, it holds its line, 2 from 2 for Crichton. It is 8-0 Dogs over the Knights.
An update out of the sheds at half-time. Bulldogs coach Cameron Ciraldo super happy with the way that they were fighting and tying in for one another defensively. He wanted them to play straighter and stop trying to go around them. For the Newcastle Knights, down to 15 players, Adam O'Brien said he was proud of the way that they had dug in. He challenged them to produce it for another 40 minutes, Matty.
Thank you, Hoops. There's Adam O'Brien. We saw Cameron Ciraldo sitting beside Jason Taylor. They had a multicultural morning tea during the week. Cameron Ciraldo, an Italian international, Italian head coach. He turned up with an Italian dish on a plate, and Jason Taylor turned up in a flannelette shirt with some slices of kangaroo. A real mix at their multicultural day with players like Stephen Crichton and Viliami Kikau turning up in their traditional dress. Here's Kurt Mann. Made a point of making it a big celebration. Their community is on board, good crowd. Tipped to be about 30,000 here at Sydney Olympic Park tonight. Enjoying that opening try for Curran. Here's Sexton driving the ball across field. This time it's low for Marju. And he's held up and driven sideways momentarily. The strength of Marju on show eventually as he holds his ground. How many times do you reckon they've gone high to the wing of Marju, the Dogs kicking? That time it was low, but he's certainly been a target.
I think when they get to the good ball attacking zone, it's definitely going to go up in the last play. Go back to Marju where Kiraz has the opportunity to set up another try for the Dogs.
Kiraz, such an athlete in the air. Marju, strong but relatively diminutive in comparison with the Lebanese international Jacob Kiraz, who's the target of this kick here by Ponga. Has a little juggle but gets it back and offloads as well. Offload number 5 for the game for Jacob Kiraz. You can understand, given his attacking threat, his skill base, why he comes straight back. And tonight bumps Blake Wilson out of the 17. Sexton on a roll now. The Bulldogs aided by a penalty. Listen to the crowd.
I think there's trouble here. I think there's a trip. Toby Sexton goes through on a quick play the ball. I don't know who the Newcastle Knights player is. Maybe Thompson. It looked deliberate at first glance.
Oh, the 8th sin binning of the round, the 2nd for a professional foul, the other 6 for high contact. But player number 8 goes to the bin in multicultural rounds. Starford Toa for a professional foul, so too Phoenix Crossland.
Matty, you cannot argue with that. That is a blatant trip. Now, trippers come into the game at different stages. Adam O'Brien knows it. Good call there from Ashley Klein.
So a 15-man rotation for Newcastle becomes a 12-man team for the next 10 minutes as Preston rumbles forward. This crowd jumping on his back. They want to turn one try into 2! And it's Harry Hayes over for his first try of the season. And don't the Dogs love that? Part of Generation Next at Canterbury. Jack Todd it is, scores his first NRL try.
As he gets the job done, it's actually Todd that goes through and scores that try. Terrific work there from Reid Marnie.
They joke that he brings cowboy hats and belt buckles to Belmore. A big supporter base on hand last week to watch his debut. And now Crichton has the extras on the back of the Jack Todd maiden NRL try. It is Bulldogs 14, Newcastle 0.
He's a great story, Jack Todd, 22 years old. He's a Tamworth Bears junior. Joined the Bulldogs as a 17-year-old. He's come through their pathway system playing SG ball, Jersey Flegg, New South Wales Cup. He was close to making his NRL debut last year, but he had bad luck. He broke his forearm, spent a couple of months on the sideline, came back. He broke his other forearm, but it was only a matter of time before he got a crack, and he has just made a big statement there.
Yeah, to leave a couple of bad injuries behind hoops and make his debut. He's full of running now. Here's Montoya.
And the reason why that's a good play from Reid Marnie is because Phoenix Crossland's in the bin. That's a middle forward now. They're going to be thin through the middle. The Dogs are just playing straight through the front door, getting ascendancy here.
How much does that suck out of Newcastle to defend so bravely in the first half, to keep Canterbury trialists and then let them go crash bang to open the second half. Down to 12 men, down to a 2-man bench. It's the Bulldogs angling towards 5 in a row to start 2025 as the aerial contest is play on, according to Ash Klein. Your point is a good one, Cooper. No one had a better look than Ash Klein.
Ball touches Jacob Crad's left hand here, just looking at perspective.
This is where it's interesting because the bunker can't
Look
rule
where
on
Ashley
forward
Klein
pass.
is. Look where Ashley Klein is. He is in the
and the
best
ball
position.
travels forward towards the opponent's dead ball line. This is a knock-on. We have a decision.
So White Raymond is going to strip a try from Kurt Mann.
I find that hard to believe when the person closest to the contest in this game.
Marnie, Hayward, here's Sherry. Bronson Sherry, held by Crosslands. Daniel Saluka for Fever. At times in this game, the Knights' goal line defence has been heroic. Can they do it for one more tackle here? Marnie, here's Kurt Mann this time he's got his try. This time, game 200 is celebrated with a 4-pointer.
Reid Marnie set up a try earlier for Jack Todd. He's done it again here for the 200 gamer in Kurt Mann.
Perfect 3 from 3 tonight. And it's 20 blocks, the Bulldogs over the Knights. What a start for Cameron Ciraldo. What a performance tonight from his men. They hurt Newcastle physically. They remain patient and they hurt them on the scoreboard. Ponga will take the final tackle. Canterbury